It's the last lap of another work week, so let's finish it with the hammer down on a Friday edition of Autoweek TV. Coming up, we'll visit a California company that wants to put a charge into racing. But first, here's what's going on in the auto world. BMW has confirmed that a hybrid version of the 5 Series sedan will land in U.S. showrooms in March. The 5 Series Active Hybrid will pack a total of 335 horsepower and sprint to 60 miles per hour in a rather brisk 5.7 seconds. Power comes from a turbocharged 6-cylinder working with an 8-speed automatic and a lithium-ion battery pack. BMW says the car can drive on electric power at speeds of up to 37 miles per hour with a range of 2.5 miles. The industry has moved a step closer to the foam-filled car from that classic Sly Stallone movie, Demolition Man. On Thursday, GM said it will begin using a center-mounted front seat airbag in its large crossovers for the 2013 model year. The airbag, mounted on the inboard side of the driver's seat, will help protect the driver and front seat passenger, if there is one, in a side impact crash. The center airbag will be standard on the Buick Enclave and included on the GMC Acadia and Chevy Traverse equipped with power seats. Nissan is working on some interesting experiments for the next generation of connected cars. But they won't just be connected to the internet or each other, they'll be connected to your brain. Nissan is working with a Swiss group on the project. When the driver thinks about turning left, the car would prepare for the move, center itself in the lane, and begin braking before completing the turn. The goal is greater safety on the road. The effort builds on work that lets a wheelchair-bound person control the chair with brainwaves. We're not sure what would happen if the driver thinks about punching the guy in the next lane, though. Okay, let's close the week with a closer look at some of the interesting things going on at the Kleenspeed outfit in California. Here's West Coast editor Mark Vaughn.
This is one of the Kleenspeed vehicles. It is a scooter, started out life as just your basic, easy, as your basic electric scooter, 400 watts, but the mad scientists here at Kleenspeed cranked it up to 1,000 watts and made it into a robo-scooter. Woohoo! This is just the first of the vehicles we'll be playing with here at Kleenspeed.
Electric cars have been around for 100 years. In that time, they've been called many things, but very rarely have they been called thrilling. Well, here's an electric car that is downright, unabashedly, no-holds-barred thrilling to drive. The Kleenspeed EVX11. The EVX11 is a converted West WX10, an open cockpit race car that is homologated for competition in IMSA and the SCCA. It usually has a motorcycle engine in it, but Kleenspeed put an electric motor and its own power controller, charging system, and battery packs. The result is the perfect promotional vehicle. Kleenspeed's idea is to set the lap record for electric cars at as many racetracks as it can get on. Here's some footage of Kleenspeed engineers testing at Moffett Field near San Jose. We got to drive at a location we are sworn not to divulge, but drive we did. Like most EVs, the EVX11 is extremely quiet. All we heard was the whir of the electric motor and an occasional rattle as the car hit bumps. Tires were a little cold, and so it was easy to understeer or oversteer, but the balance felt, as you would expect on a race car, extraordinary. As on all electric cars, 100% of torque is available at 0 RPM, so it launched out of corners pretty quickly. We longed to be at Laguna Seca, where we could warm up the tires till they were sticky and feel some of the car's prodigious aerodynamic grip, but life is tough sometimes. We also got to try a few high-speed runs in a straight line, hitting what might have been somewhere south of 150 miles an hour before we ran out of room. But again, that's just promotion meant to draw attention to Kleenspeed's power controllers, charging systems, battery packs, and ancillary components.
Kleenspeed was born about 4 years ago to proliferate the electric vehicle, to help the electric vehicle take over and eliminate the internal combustion vehicle in the 21st century.
The plan is for all those components to eventually go into Kleenspeed's own car, one coming out of a joint venture with a Chinese car maker. It will be a small, all-electric commuter car codenamed for the time being KAR, or car. We saw a recent drawing of the latest model, which looks different from these early sketches. The new one looks like a CRX mated to a jelly bean, but in a good way.
We really think that we need to take our systems, put them into our own car, and we're starting out with a Chinese manufacturer that we went and visited and felt was the best fit for our company.
More on that soon. For now, Kleenspeed is a very promising, very small company with a very fast electric race car.
Thanks, Mark. And here's a note to the cinephiles in the audience. It was 56 years ago today that actor James Dean died when the Porsche 550 Speedster he was driving crashed in Central California. That's the High Octane News for now. Keep up with all the racing action this weekend at Autoweek.com. We'll be back on Monday, and until then, enjoy the drive.
Thanks for watching today's edition of Autoweek TV. Be sure to catch all the latest car enthusiast news on Autoweek.com, in Autoweek magazine, and in Autoweek's iPad edition.